Each week we go inside Cal High sports with athletes who are outstanding for a variety of reasons.
Reporter Danielle Alvari joins us now with the story of two families coming together for one big game.
That's right, Robert. Well, two star players, one from Freedom, one from De La Salle. They've known each other since preschool. Their dads are best friends, and now they meet against each other in the biggest game of their lives. Freedom running back Ronnie Rivers and De La Salle quarterback Abel took the field Friday night with their teams to battle it out for the NCS title. But the rivalry and friendship between these two began many years ago.
We met in preschool. You know, we were really close when we first met, and then we just started playing a couple sports together, and then it just hit it off from there.
Well, I was pretty much seeing him every day throughout middle school. We were always hanging out. Even at school, it was always us two hanging out. During lunch, we'd be playing basketball or throwing the football around.
We played basketball, football, soccer, baseball, and, you know, we were always competitive with each other. We were always trying to be the best, and, you know, it's just something that we both wanted to do, was compete and, you know, help our team win and always try to be the best at what we do.
During basketball, I remember we would always play knockout in the basketball game, and we would always be going at it. It was usually us two, like the last two guys battling.
And even early on, their fathers could tell this was a dynamic duo.
When I coached most of the teams, so they were usually two of the better athletes on all our teams. So whenever we had any one-on-one drills, I would always put them together because I knew that they would get better by having to face each other, especially him, because Ronnie was always whooping him pretty good.
You can see them always wanting to, you know, race each other, or, you know, who makes the most shots, or who got the best block, or who got the most tackles, and who got the most A's. So it was pretty cool to see how them two actually just grew off of each other as far as homework, as far as school, as far as anything they did.
Ronnie and Abel grew up always playing on the same team. They never imagined that one day they would be facing off on different teams for a chance at the state championship.
We have never once played against each other. It was always same team, kind of like I said, that kind of Batman Robin dynamic duo type thing. It was pretty crazy when I was at the Freedom Pig game, you know, when they won, and it kind of took a couple minutes for it to sink in that we're gonna be playing them.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be weird because, you know, I also play corner too, so. And they like to run the option, so if they run my way, you know, I could possibly tackle him, so that'll be weird.
And it certainly wouldn't be any less weird for their dads, having both coached kids from De La Salle and Freedom.
I know for me, it's hard because, you know, I coached a lot of those kids on that team too. A lot of those kids played with us in youth ball.
I think the kids know it at Freedom. They know that I've coached Abel, and they know that I know him very well. And it's just one of those days that, like, well, you know, Coach Ron, when the game starts, you know, you can be friends after the game, but during the game, you know, there's no love lost there. And I said, I get it, I understand, you know, but you know, deep down inside, I just want to see him and see Ronnie do well, you know, and it's just nice to see them two playing against each other.
Friendly or foe, one thing's for sure: these two are ready to grind it out on the gridiron.
It's been that kind of friendly competition thing. It'll be just like going back playing knockout, kind of have that same feel.
We haven't talked much about it, you know, we're just leaving it for a field, and, you know, I hope he does great, but then again, you know, I also want to beat him, so, you know, it's friendly competition.
Well said, Ronnie, some friendly competition, but I have to say those two were definitely more friendly doing the interview than they were on that field.
Yeah, and we'll have highlights of that game coming up.